them in here, punching the holes in the bamboos. So these ones are all punched, and I'm in the way. So this is the machine. So it's quite long. It's a dynamo with a big bamboo, so he can put the things through. So yeah, and he does 1/2 at a time. It goes from one end and then the other end. So this is appropriate for the smaller bamboos. Let's see here. Done. And then here we have a lot of bamboo coming out of the bath. So first, after it's been heated with the borax treatment, they stand it up like that, and then they flip it over. I call this like an H bar. So they flip it over, and the rest drains out into this little bath here. So you don't waste your treatment. And so this setup of the baths, quite big. So this probably all got done yesterday, and you can see the plupu, the smashed bamboo, is already smashed, and then they put it in the bath. Done. Okay, here we have our machines. Alright, so this is splits of patung bamboo, which is the Dendrocalamus asper, and this is splits of just tali bamboo. So they're thinner. You can see a different type of bamboo there. This is also tali bamboo, which is apus. So and this is the asper. So with the big bamboos, they put it through this machine to split it in half first. So that's quite a big thing. And I've got another video of when they're actually doing that. And then
half, and then
just straight in half, and then they can put it on one of these machines, which and they'll usually have like a guide set up. So this is on a dynamo, 2 blades, and they'll usually put a guide. So like when they feed the bamboo through here, that's for quite a small split. So you can see they've got it set up for, they've done these ones here on this machine. This one also it's similar. So that's just so they'll do the single cuts on the patung because it's too thick to put through. That's for the smaller bamboo. This would be for the bigger bamboo. So they'll set up a guide and then feed it through. So they've got everything with switches. That should go through patung. Like this one here, it's quite a big blade underneath there. And yeah, these are the bones. This is called bamboo bones. So that's like a cross section of the bamboo. And what's this one over here? So this is like how they set up a guide with clamps, and this is set like quite small also. So that's actually for these. So they fed it through there.
Okay.
So the big they're not huge bamboos. Like I think it might be the bamboo ori because it's very, that's bamboo ori, which is ori, the one that takes a lot longer to grow, the 7-year one, and it's usually not straight. Like you can see with these. They're like classically not straight, so they're nice for decorative. They use it for railings and stuff.
Okay.
So they'll, once they've cut I think they do it with this machine. That machine is for when they're making splits. I think here they can make splits or they can make that, but if they were doing splits, they'd make this gap 4 centimeters, because 4 centimeters is the standard size for the width of the split. That's the guide. Because the bamboo is quite big, so yeah. And then you've got your planer. So then they make everything like even thickness. And so if you're doing splits for lamination, when you're going to glue them together, you need to take off the skin. So that's also where they use the planer, is to plane off the skin. But it's quite hazardous because there's a lot of silica in bamboo dust, in the skin especially. So there's like quite a risk of people getting silicosis.
So you must wear a mask or something?
Yes. And yeah, I don't think any real studies have been done on that, but I'm not sure. So this is the they call it buildijg here.
And so this machine is just for the big ones to cut it?
Yeah, only for the big ones. That you don't need to. I think with the smaller ones they go straight onto the guide. This one.
And to, for example, the big ones, then you first cut the first half. That.
Once you've got it in half, I've got a video I can show you. They just cut them in half first, and then they go over to the next machine and feed it in to do the bones or the splits.
The splits.
Yeah.
With the guide.
With the guide, yeah. There's a couple of different ways to set it up. So just I want to show for this building how they've built it. So they've got metal or cement columns, and then they've just basically put a metal roof on. So it does get very smoky. Then they've added this on. Must have been pretty hot working out there. So they have this building over here to store the bamboo under, and see they've got that roof on that side to stop the bamboos from getting bleached too much. And then they've added this bit on as an area to shade, because most of the washing's done down there, but there's still a bit of drying and stuff that goes on here, and of course the work, so giving the workers a bit more comfort. And yeah, so this is an example, some of their models here. That's the bones. And then, so if you wanted to build it totally out of bamboo, whoops, this could be an example for that. So our span is 4 meters. That span looks longer, but yeah, I mean it's quite a light roof. So you've got your main pillar, your support here, and then this kind of support here. So yeah, that's quite a light roof using tin. So this is what they call the pinch-a-pit beam, the pinching beam, going through all the pillars, and then you have your triangulation here, 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 here. So yeah, you got to make your sides protected, so they're not getting bleached. This is the drying and storage area. And yeah, there's shade cloth down there.
Of bamboo is
This is
the black one.
the-
Is Timor black?
Giant patung, and it's actually the chocolate one. So there's one that comes from Java, one that comes from Bali that's more a brown color. I don't know what this, it looks like the chocolate one, but it could be from what I've seen of them, and I'm not sure with the Timor black, but it's probably another variety again. I mean, that's quite a lot of varieties of bamboo in Indonesia. It's got a pupu roof lining. So this is this is theirs, just doing the bamboo growing flat. Hello Ibu, apa kabar? Kerja keras? So cleaning the bamboo, and you can see here like so you can see here this is like classic of where the bamboo is exposed to the sun, and this would get a little bit of rain, and it grays off and splits very easily. These stairs are putung splits, but it's still, actually they're done not too badly. They're not pinboo, but they're liable to kind of like flip up with the smaller bamboo. Do you want to have a look up? Yeah. Floor made from splits. These are liddy. Do you have the machine for making the liddies?
Yes. To tighten or
to make those small splits. Apparently there is a machine, but I haven't seen it. But I think they're made with that. Yeah, this is black tile bamboo. You can see the cuts there on the whole pieces, and it's going around. So this is all made with like nail gun. Oops, I put it on that side too. It's very interesting how they've gone to there and then put extra ones up to there. This span would be, let's see, so it's quite a long span. So see how, like, this wouldn't be enough to just these two supports for this roof. Like, they, how many meters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about 7 meters between these pillars. So they've kind of reinforced it, not coming down to this pillar, but it's just one bolt, and it's a small bolt. It's only an 8mm bolt. So here you can see the 10mm bolt, and these are the 8s. So it's quite a thick ruby. So that's the little collar tie up there. That's the straight piece to make hooks. These ones come in at an angle, and these ones come straight up. And then this.
For this
roof,
part of the roof, they use the bunch of the splits because it will be less structural if they cut the bamboo to do the arc, right?
Yeah, this is the strongest one, so it depends on the weight of the roof, and also you can see like the distance from this to there is like probably like 3 or 4 meters. Sorry, from the top arch, from here to there is like, looks like about 4 meters, and then this one is, that's closer, but this is the strongest type. So if it depends on what roofing material you're using, your spans, like this is quite a broad span, so it probably wouldn't be strong enough with although that bit would be straight, like you could actually put a cutting one going through there, but you'd probably have to reinforce it with splits, like where on the side that you've cut. It's not impossible, but this is more structurally
Also,
sound from what I understand.
These are like 10 meters long, right? Because of the curve. maybe.
Yeah, I mean that would be longer because this is 7 meters to there, and then you got 8, 9, 10, maybe 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like that lid is probably 15 meters long. But that's, I'll go through that with you today as well. Like I think I explained it a bit the other day, like how they put the bunches of 10 and then they stagger going along, so you can actually get a, some of them on the big buildings are like 20, 30 meters long, or maybe longer, I don't know. Here. You can see that. Oh, okay, that's just a spacer. That's a spacer because that hinder bit is coming in under the next one. So they've just, okay, because when they put them up, we would have done frame by frame. So this is called a truss. Oops. This is called a truss or a selan if you're talking valley. So they'd make that on the ground, that shape with the main pillar, this one, those two pinching beams. They would have made that template on the ground and then lifted it up and then lifted the next one up and joined it underneath here. So it's not very good light. And then they would have put the next one on. I'll go downstairs. Okay, so this is our first frame, and they've joined it in to that frame, and then there, look, there, and then the next one when they've joined this frame on, there, and then the next frame underneath, there, next frame on top, there. So yeah, a couple of them have these. This one's got the spacer. And then, so while they're building, they would have all like temporary supports holding everything, and then these are the triangulation to stop the movement this way. And this one has these things go out of the roof a little, but they're still protected by the top roof. So that's how they've ordered that.
It's not that thick, it's really thin.
Yeah, that's more for furniture and stuff, the
Yeah.
tiger bamboo. So this is like a drying rack. So it's just like they've braced it off that pillar, put an upright here, this one going all the way across. I think they've also braced it off that pillar behind there, so you can't see too well. And with your triangulation, 1, 2, 3, that's going to the back there, and join here. So this is for add-on, so that's quite a high roof up there. quite a decent size support that they're sitting on. And then the steps themselves are bamboo. So that's the bamboo splits turn on the side, and then with a, let's see if I can see it, an actual pin going through them. Must be under these here, probably under here and under here, because the pin goes through this way. So you need like clamps and everything to, oh there you can see some pins. So you need like clamps to set it up and everything. And you have your supports here. Oh, the dudes just replied to me. So, and then they've covered them from the top. So yeah, that's Patung 3, Patung bamboo.
This is Tali bamboo. You can see the node is different with, this is Patung bamboo. You can see a difference there. These are machines, the double blade, under bench, circular saw, it's a single, and it's also got the capacity for the really big blade to go on here. So they were just doing small bamboos. This is a thicknesser to make them even size. So that's the big blade that sometimes they put on that single blade machine. This is just showing at the other treatment centre how they start the pillars quite high up so that the sun doesn't damage the bottom of the bamboos. This is similar setup with the H-bar there for the bamboos to come and rest on so the solution can go back into the bath. The bath is just being packed ready to treat the bamboo. So you can see how the bamboo is floating, and that's the big challenge, is pushing it under the water. So these guys are just, I'm going to show like how they actually maneuver these devices and get it to sink under the water, the bamboo. So a bit of surfing. These baths, they have these loops on the side, which is where they put the screw thing through. I don't know what you call that. So they bash a piece of wood under it, and then that is what pushes the bamboo down, and then they screw that screw in and it pushes it down more. It takes a while, I'm just letting you see how long it takes. can see, like with the pupu, the smashed bamboo with roofing, how the bamboo goes black or grey when exposed to rain and sun. This is the inside of a building, and I'm just showing how the bamboo is stacked above the arches. So today, the lovely Paco joined us from Mexico. Thanks, Paco, for helping with this video.